Hi. Wow, week 5. So, I was really thinking about you today. I went for a run and I know that you've got 3-minute intervals as your back to work week brisk interval session. 3 minutes is a milestone. Doesn't sound like much, but it's difficult if you go too fast for yourself. That's the big tip on this one. So week 5, you're off a nice rest and recovery week. I hope you took it. I hope you did only that, just nice, easy turnover runs, okay? So this week your body's ready. You're rested and you're ready for a new climb. That's how it works. 3 weeks on, 1 week off, not off, but easy, and we climb again so that at the end of 8 weeks in this session, you'll be ready to do a benchmark 5K or 10K, depending on what your focus is. So back to the task this week. Volume will be up on each of your day 2 and day 3 sessions, but that brisk interval session, you've got 2 options there. If you're preparing for 5K, choose just 5 of them, okay? 4 to 5 even, depending on how you're feeling, all right? And you imagine yourself at your perceived 5K pace. So once again, I explained this before, but remember, if you are doing a 5K, it's going to take you 20 to 30 minutes. So 3 minutes at that pace shouldn't be a struggle. It should be controlled and reasonably comfortable. You're not getting a whole lot of recovery, so that's why you've got to be careful about your pace. If you're training for 10K, then you're going to choose to do 8 of these guys, and you're going to be going a little bit slower than 10K pace, but a little faster than 5K pace. So by now, week 5, you've got some intervals under your belt over these weeks, and I hope you're feeling really great, confident, efficient, okay? Feeling like you've got some control over your pace these days. Okay, I was thinking about what I talked briefly about last week about aches and pains that you could have in your body. If that's you, if you're not cruising along, and at this point feeling really good in your body and your brain, and you've got some niggly thing somewhere causing you trouble, if it's climbing up there on your discomfort scale up to 4, 5 and over, then you got to think about backing off. Okay, you could decide to go to week 2 of the program so that you're doing a little bit less, or you could decide to take a break and go and do a little bit of cross training. So I want to make sure that you listen to your body, okay? Because impact causes trouble. If a few days with cross training and a break from impact means, quick recovery, return to your program without any injury, with an ache that doesn't turn into an injury. So pay attention to my advice. I've put a couple of articles in the coaching advice this week for you. And I'm going to suggest that you just have a boo so that you are in tune with what your options are. My favorite cross training, for sure, I was often on a bike, often on an elliptical, but deep water running, okay? Deep water running means essentially using a running action to tread water in the deep end of a pool. So read the article, and more to follow if that's something that you need to include into your program. So have a great week with those 3-minute brisk intervals and a volume that's climbing just a little bit. You're doing great.